Hi everyone, this is a really quick message here from Leslie Fraser at Positive Vibes. There's a couple of messages for this. What I want to say is a big huge thank you to everybody who's been in touch since I launched Mindful Monkeys. Really, honestly, the response has been overwhelming. I haven't been able to keep up with half the inquiries, so if I've still to get back to you, then I'm really sorry. I will honestly get back to you as soon as I can. There's lots of preparation for the Mindful Monkey starting tomorrow. It's so exciting. I'm excited and nervous to get started, but there's one thing for sure. The thing that I've learned the most about doing this and putting my head above the parapet and going, I can help, is it's quite sad in some ways because there's such a need for this type of approach. It's, I think what we need to just concern ourselves with is to be really honest with ourselves and acknowledge there is a state of unrest with our youngsters at the moment, and they're growing up anxious, they're growing up fearful, they're growing up worried. And we have a set of parents who are like, how the hell do I actually help my own child? And across the board, the people that I've been speaking to are like, how the hell can I help my own child? And I want to make sure that you as a parent are not thinking, oh my god, I'm doing something wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. I think what's happened is there's been a complete and utter shift in our own children. If you imagine the way that we were brought up, I say the royal we, I'm a wee bit older than some of you that are listening, but we were brought up where you could go outside and play. You had 4 channels on the telly, you had your tea on the table, and if you didn't like it, you didn't eat anything. You know, just that old fashioned way that we were brought up. But also the exposure to information was through a book. You had one phone that was in the hall and all that sort of stuff. So we find it quite hard in some ways to relate to what it is that our children are actually experiencing right now. There's been a huge shift in their ability to see information, receive information, and information is everywhere, it's all round about them. And they have no filter. They don't know how to filter that information. And it gets completely overwhelming. And we're also seeing an influx of very sensitive children being born. And those sensitive children, on top of the fact that there's so much information out there and there's no filter, they're just overwhelmed. And something has to change. The current approach that the NHS and the GPs and all these other agencies that are trying to do really good work, they're just so stretched. If you're managing to parent your child very well at home and coping with some of the issues that they come home with, because they're absolutely knackered, they've been at school all day, they've been trying to fit in, and they get home and they just lose it. And I know how that feels. So my job, I think, and why I've been put here, is to really help you with realistic approaches to how to parent. But not how to parent, I'm not a perfect parent. What I mean is how to really help them help themselves. And what the Mindful Monkeys, and I'm about to announce the Mindful Warriors, so from age group 7 to 12 the workshops are designed for, is to actually heal them during the process, but also to give tools and strategies to the parents to go, right, come on, here's how we work this at home. This might work, if not, try that. Here's some things that you might want to look at during the day. Here's some things you might want to think about at night time. And here's how you might want to bond your relationship slightly differently. And actually going through the workshops together means that you will actually experience that together. And I think that's there's a gap in some of the people that I've been speaking to. You've got some people going off to psychologists without the child. You've got people, the people going to CAMHS with their children who are told that the children are just misbehaving. Yeah, the children might be misbehaving, but they're absolutely exhausted and they just don't know how to work their little brains. So I think there's got to be a shift in how we help these little ones and support the parents. And I think that's what I've been brought here to do, is actually to do that. So if you want to know more about Mindful Monkeys or the coaching that I do with children one-to-one, then please get in touch either on Facebook, Leslie Fraser at Positive Vibes, or you can message me direct on my email, which is leslie at positivevibes.org.uk, and I will personally respond to you. I've had lots of interest from other agencies now that I've put my head above the parapet and went, I think maybe I've got something that might help here. So I am looking to work with other charities and other agencies as well. So there'll be a hell of a lot more coming. So if there's things that are not on my page and you're wanting to know whether I do certain things, then please just get in touch and it'll all unfold as it should over the next few months. But I'm definitely here for the long run. I'm definitely here to be realistic. Although I might be a very spiritual woman, a very spiritual mum, I'm also extremely realistic, that asking you to have a mindfulness practice of at least 30 to 40 minutes a day ain't going to hit it with a lot of people who have lots of children and lots of after school activities. However, what we do have to find for both mum and child is balance. And that's what I'm very much about. So, want to know more about balance? Stay on my page at Facebook at Lesley Fraser at Positive Vibes, and I really look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.